Not even getting Usman Umar into bed was enough for Kimberly Menzies to get what she wanted. Despite all of that time and energy, with expensive gifts and trying too hard, Usman still wasn't slipping her his yam. After the latest episode of 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days, fans and bloggers were cringing. Where some felt sympathy, Usman's ex-wife Lisa felt mockery and mirth, poking fun at Kimberly for all of that work and no payoff. Kimberly Menzies has been ready to take Usman Umar for a spin for, well, quite some time. In contrast, Usman has repeatedly slammed on the brakes, being more comfortable with hand-holding than laying pipe. That flies in contrast to what viewers saw from him nearly 2 years ago, when he and baby girl Lisa Hamme immediately hooked up. As Usman explained on screen, he was already engaged to Lisa before she arrived to visit him in Nigeria. In contrast, he and Kimberly aren't officially boyfriend and girlfriend yet. Yes, she bought him a PS5 and a MacBook Pro and is showing loyalty to him, but he's not sure what he wants yet, apparently. In contrast, Kimberly knows exactly what she wants. As Usman puts it, she wants his yam, an unfamiliar euphemism for most Americans, but it makes sense. While he does tell his team that he's now sleeping in Kimberly's room, these are chaste sleepovers. Speaking to Badmus and Slam T, Usman didn't paint the most flattering portrait of Kimberly. Yes, he praised her loyalty and described that as what he finds appealing. But he also said that it wasn't really about physical attraction, which is just unkind. Another night, but this time, Kimberly was prepared for Usman to visit. She decorated the bed in a heart shape, and it was not subtle. Kimberly was very ready for Usman to sleep over again, this time, perhaps less restfully. Usman knew exactly what Kimberly was after. To be fair to him, he did repeatedly tell her that he wanted to wait, even explaining why. To be fair to her. Even when he says these things, it sometimes felt like a lot of mixes messages. Usman even made a show of unwrapping her like a present. Her very thin gown wasn't lingerie, but it also didn't leave much to the imagination despite its opacity. Kimberly was ready. Maybe too ready, because she pushed Usman a little too hard. Usman actually ended up storming out of the room. He got dressed and left a hurt, angry, and generally unhappy Kimberly sitting alone in bed. Usman did return, but the cycle repeated itself. 90 Day Fiance blogger Mommy says bad words sometimes shares, shall we say, unflattering memes about the cast. A recent such meme read, "Kimberly isn't begging for sex, because she too has 50 men waiting for her in San Diego." As sometimes happens, the cast member in question responded, "No 50 men over here. I'm good." LOL, Kimberly wrote in a now-deleted comment. "Would never take advice from people that sit behind a phone writing comments or bad things," she stated. Kimberly continued, "Or people that block me, and then talk st. Hey witch, it's MENZ," commented baby girl Lisa Hamme, Usman's infamous ex-wife who has since remarried. "And don't compare her to me," she insisted, referring to Kimberly. "She's not in my league." Lisa then boasted, "I got the yam, and didn't have to buy a PS5 and a laptop. Ouch."